Welcome back to my YouTube channel Learning Point with DK, and today I am going to teach you the chapter of class 10 from the book Footprints Without Feet, and the chapter name is Bholi. Bholi is a story in which there is a girl and her name is Bholi. Bholi is a very simpleton girl. When she was only 10 months old, she fell off the court, and perhaps due to the head injuries, she was simpleton and was not able to speak clearly and stammering. She had besides her 7 siblings, and she was the youngest one. When she was 2 years old, at that time she had a disease, that is smallpox. Because of smallpox, she had many black pock marks, and that's why she was the ugliest among all the brothers and sisters. The family members, they didn't like her. The parents, mother didn't love her. Only the person there in the house, that was Nambardar Ramlal, the father of Bholi, used to give a little bit affection to her. He used to be very much worried about her marriage because he had 4 daughters. The eldest one, Radha, was married already. The second one, Mangla, sees that is her marriage was settled. The third one, Champa, that he was thinking about her marriage to be settled. But fourth one, that is Bholi, she was the ugliest one, and top of it, she had a little intelligence. Because of that, the family and then the parents, they thought she would not be married. Now the situation shifted to the other direction in the story when the tehsildar sahib, who actually asked Nambardar Ramlal to send one of his daughters to primary village school. At that time, he was confused because and the time the story is plotted, at the time the people, they considered educated girls useless because they could go against the social framework, and due to that educated girls were hardly married among the poor people. Now see here what happened. Namardar was worried and talking about the marriage of the girls. If he would send any of them, they won't be married and there will be a lot of problem for their marriage. At that time, the wife of Namardar, Ramla, suggested him, why do you worry about Sulekha? Sulekha here, the name of Bholi. So Bholi has another and the real name is Sulekha. Then she said, you see, Sulekha, that is Bholi, is very ugly, and she was also senseless and the lack of intelligence. So why don't you let her go to school and also let the teacher of the school worry about her? Then Ramlal understood the situation, and then he was ready to send her to school. Then Ramlal, he took her to the school. While he was taking her to the school, at that time, she was crying. Bholi was thinking about Lakshmi, that was the name of a cow, which was taken by the father to the market, and after that, he was, that is what happened, he was there and to sell Lakshmi, and after that, that cow never returned to house. She was thinking if it would happen to her, then in the same manner she would be somewhere sold and would never be able to come back to house. And that was the childlike behavior and thought she had. Now the story is shifted when she was taken to the school, and in the school she looked at the beautiful paintings which were drawn on the walls. There were the black horse which was just like the black horse of the tehsildar sahib. There was a green parrot which was like a neighbor's parrot, and the cow which was looking like a Lakshmi which was sold in the market. And this is how she saw many drawings there which were very much similar to those type of animals which she used to see in her day-to-day life. And she was asked to take one of the corners where she was asked to sit, and then she went there with her fear-laden eyes. She was looking at the girls with this hope that one day one of them will become her closest friend, and she didn't have the friend at home. She was happy that day anyhow. You see, before taking her to the school, she was given the bath, and that was the first time she was given the bath. She also had matted hair, that is entangled hair. She was never given the oil to her hair as well. She had the second hand clothes, that is those clothes which were left by the sisters, and that was passed on to her. And this is what she was feeling the day she was taken to the school, very happy. Somewhere that was a special day for her. This is what the part of the first plot. In the second plot here, Nambardar and Ramlal and his wife, they were discussing about the proposal given by Visambar Nath. And that was the proposal that Visambar Nath wanted to marry with Bholi. Visambar Nath was a very adult, old, 45 to 50 years old man, and he was crippled with one leg as well. He was a widower, and he had grown up children like Bholi. He was also same age as the father of Bholi, Nambardar Ramlal was. Because of all this thing, somewhere Ramlal did not want to get agreed upon this proposal, but the wife suggested Ramlal that you see, your daughter is Bholi, and he, that is Visambarnath, was a very rich businessman. He had in his closet, that in the bank, lots of money in thousands, and that's why she would be lucky if she would get married with that man. She also said, you see, that he is not only rich, but also he is a man, and man like 45 50 years, it's not very too much age, and he could marry with her, and then Bholi would be lucky enough to marry with Visambarnath. After that, Ramlal understood this situation again, and he was ready to get married his daughter with Visambarnath. Visambarnath came to the house of Bholi, and with a big and with pomp and show procession. Having seen that, the daughters of Nambardar Ramlal, they were jealous of the fortune and luck of Bholi. At that time, Ramlal was also very much jubilant, very happy, because he never expected such kind of marriage procession at his home in his daughter Bholi marriage. Now the change, you see what happened when there was Bholi was at the sacred fire, and that time she removed her veil, that is curtain. At the time, Visambar saw the pock marks and started saying that I didn't know the girl had pock marks. I have been made fool, and I wanted 5,000 rupees. Because of this kind of thing, now at the time Ramlal went inside, brought some money, and then with turban put on the feet of Visambarnath and said that I am not able to give you more than this. Still, Visambarnath said that I won't marry her, because until unless if you give me 5,000 rupees, I won't marry with Bholi. The time the father's turban was at the feet of Visambarnath, that made Bholi very angry, The girl who was the dumb, cow-driven girl, the girl who was silent and then totally quiet, she started shouting at Mr. Mannath. She said that I won't marry such a man. At that time, the father of Bholi, he said that if you don't marry with him, then you will remain unmarried throughout your life. Then Bholi said that that won't matter me. The thing which matters to me that your respect. I was ready to marry with this man who is an old man, and then the father of grown up like me children. Still I was ready to marry him because I respected you, my father, and I cannot marry with such a man who insults my father and who demeans the respect and status of my father. Having said that, she totally refused. At the time, there was an old auntie type of lady, and she commented how rude, how ugly she is. How ugly and how rude she is. Then she said that what do you want? Yeah, I would marry with such a man who disrespected my father? What do you want? And what do you think about me? Yeah, I am a very silent, quiet, and I am not able to speak. I can speak better than you. And what do you think? I'm a dumb cow driven girl? No. And then I won't marry. And she also said to father, you don't worry about me. I've been taught in the school, and I will become the teacher in the school where I was taught so well that today I'm able to speak to you and everyone in this way. And you see that when you will become very old, at that time I will serve you. I will serve my mother as well. At that time, she looked at Madam who taught her, and that time Madam was feeling the same manner, the way an artist look at his or her masterpiece work and got very much satisfied and contented. So this is the whole story I have told you and try to explain each and everything. I hope you must have understood this story. Along with it, I would also give you some question answer in the description. If you have liked this video and if you have understood, you definitely give a thumbs up by sharing my video. Then you can like and share it also. Thank you very much for watching my video.